Hello, my name is Vanessa Humphreys, and I am a member of Engineering Solutions. Our team consists of Justin Burke, Stephen Minton, and Jason Pratt, and today I will be telling you about our exciting new product, Virtual Parking. What is virtual parking? It's parking which is seamless, paperless, fast, and connected. The goal is to give drivers more options and conveniences as it relates to their parking needs. What's our secret? Combining ambient technology with ubiquitous computing, tapping into today's connectivity to streamline parking technology. And you may be asking or wondering, how do we do that? This flow diagram shows a simplistic view of how our technology works. The driver will park their car, and once their car is parked, it will send a radio frequency signal, and that signal gets sent to our server. Our server will pull up the user's account, and the customer will be able to complete their transaction via their smartphone or other handheld device. And as I just briefly mentioned, one of the features of this product includes a smartphone application, which will be available on Android cell phones, the iPhone, and other tablets. It will allow customers to pay using this application. It's also going to allow customers to monitor their parking. They'll be able to find out how much time is left on the meter, and if they're running low on time, they'll be able to purchase additional time remotely right from their smartphone or other wireless smart device. And it'll allow a seamless connection with our server. In addition to the smartphone application feature, there will be an online component as well. It will be a website that will allow users to set up their account, and from there they'll be able to manage their parking account. They'll be able to set up default payment plans where they can prepay for a certain amount of minutes or automatically have amounts deducted so that they don't have to have a transaction for every time they park. It'll just be able to automatically bill, and then they'll just receive a receipt for that. They'll also be able to check for availability online. They'll be able to check for available parking spaces in their frequently used parking structures and other areas where they commonly commute every day. And they'll also be able to set parking preferences online. They'll be able to set up reminders and notifications so that they can be notified if they're low on minutes or if their meter is about to expire. And virtual parking uses ambient technology. As I mentioned before briefly, it's radio frequency technology, and it will be embedded in the vehicle. As shown in the picture on the upper right, there will be a sensor placed inside the windshield of a car, and that's going to transmit a radio frequency signal. So when the car pulls up into a parking space, it's going to transmit that signal, which will be read by the receiving side of another sensor that's placed in the parking area. And then that transmits the signal to the server, as mentioned before. And that will pull up and access the user's account. And from there, it'll send a message to the user via their smart device to confirm the sale, to perform the transaction, or to send the receipt, depending on what options they've set up on their online account. Another application of the ambient technology is that it can be used for electronic tollways, which is really nice because cars will be able to drive through a toll area, and it will simply recognize that they're passing through the area and deduct the toll amount from their account, which will be really nice because cars will no longer have to slow down, and you won't have the traffic jams and the backed up traffic that occurs with a lot of toll booths and toll areas. So that will make that a lot more efficient. In addition, there's going to be card readers located in the parking areas. This will give customers additional payment options in case they don't have an online account set up yet, in case they don't have a smartphone application. They'll just be able to use a credit card or a debit card to swipe their card and pay right there. And in addition, they'll also be able to purchase prepaid cards in case they don't have a credit or debit card or they don't want to use it for that purpose. Prepaid cards will be available. And again, RFID cell phone, the technology will be able to be used for cell phone payment. And our server will incorporate the latest technologies, including multi-threading and Web 3.0 capabilities and features. This creates a value for the public because virtual parking is fast, it's connected, there's multiple payment choices and options. It gives customers real-time feedback on how much time is left on their meter so that they can avoid citations. And it's a time saver in locating parking. No longer will people have to spend 10-15 minutes just driving around to find an open parking spot. They can check online ahead of time or even from their smartphone and find out where the available parking is in that parking structure, and if there's even any parking available in that structure. It might be all full, and then you're definitely wasting time driving around looking. And there will be a feature where you can search available parking nearby in the area as long as that parking is part of the virtual parking system. This also creates a value for the government as well, for cities and local municipalities, because they'll be able to increase revenue. Currently, a lot of cities find that parking usage is underutilized because a lot of cities have old, outdated, coin-operated parking meters, and a lot of people aren't carrying cash and change these days, and so it's just not a convenient way to park any longer. So with this convenient and easy system, we're looking to increase the amount of people utilizing the parking in urban and metropolitan areas. In addition, the system increases the efficiency. It will help governments better manage the parking. It will reduce mechanical repairs because there will no longer need to be maintenance on the coin-operated parking meters. It also reduces personnel needed to retrieve funds and do other administrative tasks involved with managing the parking because it's all in one integrated centralized system, and so it'll be easier for one person or a few people to manage. They'll be able to see easily when a parking meter has expired and there's still a car parked there. So that'll make it easier for them to issue citations in a timely manner. It also allows cities to tailor their parking charges. They can set their prices, their maximum time allotages, and overall they'll just be able to better manage the entire thing. So it creates a value for both drivers and commuters and the local governments who will implement the systems in the cities and maintain the infrastructure. So that is our product in a nutshell. I hope you enjoyed our presentation today. Thank you so much and have a great day.